for like the spawn type capes. So I'm gonna do a split, and then you can do hands, which you've got all this variety of different gloves and types. Yeah, so there's a healthy selection. I didn't choose gloves with mine. And mine's very classic style. I really am into classic DC. So you can do waist for different kinds of belts. And this one's probably the weakest of the different categories. But you have to remember, keep in mind, that everything you start off with will change throughout the game. You are not limited to looking like how your character starts off with. That's a fully like party outfit type of game. A metalhead, and I'll be able to show the differences as we go along. Chevron and all these different kinds. I went with I believe it was the Techno. You can do pants, which again, just like the shirts and all the other ones, there's a huge selection of options here. Genesis and Tribal and like M suits and slim lines and jeans to ice design ones where you can see them on the feet. Formal wear if you want to be dressed in a suit or whatever. Flex suits and flames, which have flames on the legs. Electric, elaborate. Not sure what's so elaborate about it, but contemporary. There's tons of different options. So for the sake of this, I am going to do, what was it, the reverse slim line. All right. Is that what I did? Yeah, we'll do that one for right now. Alright, and then you could do feet, which, as you can see, again, you have a pretty good selection. This is all opening. They're very, traditional styled with their designs. Classic DC Universe looks. Less modern with their initial outings of outfits. But I went with nothing. So now that we've got that, I can go back, and now you can pick your color palette. So you can do your hair, your skin, your eyes, and makeup if you want to put makeup on them. If you want to make them look like a clown or something. So you, with the palette for your character, it's broken up into 3 colors because that's the way Jim Lee and the traditional old school comics was. Your character is typically broken up into 3 colors. So you've got your primary, which you can see is the dark blue, which in this case I wanted my character to be more grayish. So you've got intensity, brightness, color. Sorry, my phone's going off. So for the sake of this, I'm just going to show you. I did something around those, and then my secondary color, I did a lighter gray. And then I did a white. And you'll be able to see. I'm not going to go through and tweak it as much as I did the other ones. For some reason it didn't let me move over. Again, beta. So move that over that color and keep that. My third color I want to be more of a whitish color. So you're probably going to want to move that more here. And that's why your color will be more of a white. Alright, so that's my color scheme for my outfit. You can also go into, if you say you want to reverse the colors on my chest piece, I can go to my shirt, say, and I can tweak that color to be a different color. I can have it all dark if I want. It's up to you. You can go through all the same things: head, pants, shoes, belt, face, mask, head, hair, skin, whatever you want, and change those accordingly to however you want to see it. So I'm going to leave it the way it is. Then next thing I can do is, I didn't really care for this skin color. I wanted it to be more like bluish white. So I went to more of the blue tint. Then you can go down and then lighten it up. And then I wanted to still be able to see the features, but not too glowy. I mean, you can do it super duper bright where you can't see anything, or you can do it more more in line with being able to see the features of the character. So I picked that, and then I wanted to change my eye color, so they're more visible. As you can see, that the color is getting darker and darker, and oh, there we go. You can see them now. So now that that sticks out, I have got my character pretty much done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a name for him, and we're just going to do Shade Dude. We'll just call him that for right now. I guess I'm not going to keep this character. This is all for the purposes of this video. And finish. Alright.
Earth. The center.
So I try to skip all the cutscenes. So this is the
hack worked. I'm in and you're awake and free. Whew. Okay, I'm Oracle and we are going to get you off.
So it's going to walk you through.
Look for a doorway out.
Right analog moves your character around. Left analog moves your character forward. Like it says, square is to attack. As you can see, because I picked ice, my attack is a blue energy. Triangle, because I chose hand blasts, is energy from my hands. And then if I hold square, or sorry, X, I'll be able to take flight. Or I can press in the left analog stick to fly or to drop out of flight. As you can see, the character model is still, let me move closer to the camera, is still really, really, really well done. The details for an MMO are great. I mean, this blows WoW out of the water with the level of detail. So you got your combat right there. So those are the basics. If you want to fly, you move your camera to wherever you want to go, and then you move that analog in that direction. If you want to drop down, you can simply press in the left analog and you drop to the ground. Alright. X is to jump. So L1 will lock on. So I lock onto that character. And I can, it will always focus my attacks on him.
The ship knows you're free. Watch out.
So as you can see, that's how easy. You can, if something's too far away and you want to grab it, you can hold L1, I mean R1, sorry, L2 and R2 to have it just move towards you. So now at this point, I can sit there and shoot my laser beams, my ice beams and stuff. Because pretty much the concept of this is that you are a new hero who was trapped in Brainiac's machine, and the Justice League is trying to free you. Alright. I like to fly a lot, so I'm going to stay in the air. And trust me, if you think that's the extent of the combat, it's not. You get way more moves, and we'll show that. And I'm only level 10 in my normal character, so I will put that together for you to see that as well. Alright, here's like a more mini boss, aka tougher character to fight. And it'll go through like the concept of blocking and then breaking, escaping. So I can sit there and shoot him. He might try to ground me, which is a statistics. Yeah, see? So I'm blasting him away. But, nope, he hit me. Now I can block out. Also, if you're on the ground, say you're grounded and you want to, you can hold R1 and that direction on the analog stick you want to go, and you will roll in that direction. So, see? Yeah, I should have blocked. So right here, when they're on the ground, you can just pummel them. It seems like physical attacks do more damage than energy attacks, but at least that's from where I'm at in the game. Now he's as you can see, doing a good number on me. Some enemies may be more susceptible to oh, he still got me. I thought I got out of his way in time. Alright, he's down. So, little cutscene telling me where to go next. So I'll show you the first set of some of these mechanics, which I'm going to pull in those items. So at this point now I can press start, and you will be able to change your appearance and equip new armor. So this one is, I'm going to add some new gloves, which are called, these are like the fourth world gloves. So you can see it changed my appearance. But if I don't want that appearance, I can always press start, use R2 to navigate over to my appearance or style, go to my hands, because I equip gloves, so I can go to my hands, if I can find them, because I'm special ed today. There they are. I went right past them. And right now it's on fourth world. I can also go back to none, but I still keep all the statistics. So for the sake of this video, I'll leave those gloves on, and it's telling me I need to fly up there. So now you know I've got my gloves on. I'm going to press X, hold up, and then start flying. You can also move up by holding X while you're in midair. I went up a level, and so now you can press start. It automatically will take you to your level tree or power trees. You'll get, let's see, since all I got was a power point instead of a skill point, you can only do one of these three options, storms. It depends on the power tree you selected. So this will vary widely between the character types or the power types. For the sake of this, I'm just going to do storm, and I'm going to do the basic one they give you, which is engulfs an enemy and others nearby, dragging them towards you. Alright, and then as you can see that this branches out and opens up some more options, but you also got my cryogenics, which is another one of your type of skills or traits, and allows you to have this huge tree as well. Then you've got iconic powers, which are based off of the character you chose as a mentor. I have yet to reach the level where I can get one of those. I'm hoping that will happen soon. But I think each one of these rows is based on the character type, but you may be able to lock more. I'm not sure yet. I'll give you guys an update when I get to that point. So at this point, I'm going to choose that, or I chose that one option. But if you go back, you also will eventually earn skill points, which allow you to use different type of combats and movement upgrades. So we're going to move along.
All units, the subject has left the main corridors. Search the vessel.
So there's an item I can break. I got some more items. Let's see if I got any armor in here. Use the R2 button or L2 button to move over to my armors or items. Alright, I got a chest piece. So this is the fourth world chest piece. As you can see, it aesthetically changes my character's look, but I can at any one point in time, if I like the way I looked before and I still want to keep the statistics, I can simply change my appearance. So it's telling me to go to the inventory screen, but I already did that.
The entire ship is connected to Brainiac. You have to keep moving.
So as you can see, very stylized world, very detailed. So you saw me. That was the technique I just unlocked, was the ability to pull people towards me. I can pull in the items from a distance. They're going to release some more enemies to fight me. And all those powers that you unlock, your skill points, I believe it's skill or power, one of the two, they are controlled by that blue bar. And you have to wait for those to rebound. They don't just you can't just use them infinitely. The only thing you can use infinitely are your melee attacks and the combos that you get from them, from that skill tree. Everything else is controlled by some kind of bar. It's either the blue bar, Alright, so you're seeing just the basics of the mechanics. As you can see, it looks great for an MMO, especially an MMO on a console.